Oh, they changed the intro screen. Hey there, my name is Pravus, and welcome to more Age of Darkness Final Stand. With the Flames of Retribution campaign, we are moving on into Mission 5. Not much longer to go before we will be ending things up with Act 2, and then we're going to have to wait for the devs to release some more content. Though I earnestly hope they're going to take their time and polish things up a bit more before they do that, because as we're finding in the last couple of videos, it certainly seems like there are a lot of rough around the edges points and even outright bugs that would benefit from being fixed. In my opinion, the devs should have spent more time just releasing the prologue to get people excited about the story and then spend some more time on Act 1 and 2 in it before they released it. A bit more quality control, but here we are, and you know, it's fine. I don't want to complain too much about it. I just want to jump into the mission. As a recap, in the last video, Aurelia seems to have been either possessed or poisoned in some way by some device that was attached onto a dark crystal. Here we go.
Prepare the prisoners for transport. Edwin? What the hell happened?
It's Aurelia. I think she's been poisoned. It surely had something to do with this device she found. It seemed to be causing the crystal to corrode, and somehow sapping its energy.
I've never seen anything like this. Heck of a contraption, though.
Merrick, I need you to take Aurelia with you back to High Keep.
She's out cold. I'm not dragging her halfway across Eredar.
Merrick, she's a member of the Order, same as you or I. If you have any respect for that, you'll keep her safe.
Fine, okay. No need to browbeat me, Edwin.
Whatever's happened to her may happen to others. Hector needs to know. I'll try to find the source of these devices. If they're indeed leaching dark crystal essence, this is a threat to all of Eredar.
Sir, a breach is beginning to open in the north. Our keep is in place, but we lack the means to defend it. The Norfolk villagers have technology and resources we can use. They will be expecting protection in return, but we must prioritize the keep above all else.
We'll use whatever influence we have left to mobilize the population and take a stand against the nightmares.
Okay, so this is starting to get a bit back to form, kind of what I would expect. A classic RTS mission. We have to defend a lot of different points, and presumably the more we defend, the more resources I'll have access to, which just makes my life a little bit easier. Edwin maintained all of his experience this time, by the way. So now he's back up to level 5. I don't know why he dropped down to level 1, but now he's got it all back from 2 missions ago. Weird. I don't know what's going on. Those are the kinds of little bugs I'm talking about. Little rough around the edges points where it's like, this shouldn't really be a thing, so why is it a thing? You know what I mean? Anyway, we're going to go ahead and explore a little bit, but it looks like I've got exactly 30 minutes before a nightmare swarm is going to be hitting. So I'm going to have to play this a little bit more like I would a classic game of survival mode, I think, where I need to start building out a lot more of my resource generation and stuff. Let's get ourselves a decent gold stream. We have a gold pile. I thought this was a quarry, but no. Okay, that's going to help a little bit. Need to find some stone then. Desperately need to find some stone. And it looks like we need to build a wooden workshop. Maybe I'll finally get access to some more technology. That'd be exciting.
These Alosan ruins may be a decent defensive location, if we can clear them.
Yeah, if we can clear them. Kind of a big ask at this point. Maybe Edwin can do a lot of that stuff on his own. But I do see some stone over here, so I mean, like, yeah. Definitely should grab it if we can. Do you feel like there's a sense of urgency that I should be taking advantage of and moving faster? We have access to triage tents and ballista towers once I get the wooden workshop, so that'll definitely improve things in a bit. Same with farms and stuff. So yeah, finally we're reaching that stage of the game where I can start unlocking things. You know, it occurs to me, that's something that would actually be very beneficial, I think, in this entire campaign. Kind of like something They Are Billions did, where you could actually have campaign-wide progression, right? Unlock different things and make the entire campaign slightly different.
This may be our last chance to scout for more survivors. Let's keep moving.
I just think that could be kind of fun. StarCraft 2 did something very similar, by the way. It would make the game, you know, it would make the campaigns feel replayable and interesting. I'm not totally sure what exactly you could do with that. Not sure what kind of features there are, but it would be kind of cool. All right, so we found one of these villages. Do they have individual quests I need to complete?
Sister, I'm surprised to see you're still here with the Veil fast approaching.
We were unable to leave. We have important research to be sent to High Keep, but have not finished packing it.
The nightmares are coming. Let us help protect you as long as we can, and then you can join us at the keep.
We'll give you all the support we can afford, brother.
That is the weirdest archer I've ever seen. Mainly in that it's not an archer at all. Okay. Triage tent, and we can have the light bearer actually become a more useful unit. Okay, or more villagers. Well, I guess I could always just build more houses once I have farms. I'm going to take the triage tent, even though I don't usually use the tent itself very often, and by that I mean like almost never, but I can see that being beneficial. There is another gold pile over this direction. Yes, I think that I want to grab this. I know I don't have very much population to spare, but I could see that being good. I also could see getting the farm up and running being very beneficial, so let's go ahead and take care of that. And then there is some stone. 7 there. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this gold pile. More money generation, always nice. And then it looks like there might be another village right next door. Now that is convenient, isn't it?
Sir, it's a band of Iron Talon.
Hold your arms. Sir, we're no threat, I swear to you. We've seen what's out there and we want no part of it. We surrender.
We should quarter you here and now for the amount of trouble you've given these settlements.
We can't go on like this. Have mercy. We'll help you. We can hold our own in a scrap.
So be it. If you turn cloak, you'll be used as nightmare bait.
Thank you. We'll fight, yes. Whatever's out there's more than any of us can take on by ourselves at any rate.
We want no part of it. Okay, fine, we'll fight it, but as long as we're not alone, that's okay, says Mr. Simpering Voice. All right, fine. Do we want a sentinel? We want better towers. I mean, sentinels actually can be pretty good. That said, they're also pretty darn expensive and usually not needed. I'll take the brace tower. Stronger towers, I think, probably a little bit better. Okay, we get a whole bunch more stuff, more farms and whatnot. That's awesome. Boop, 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 boop. Let's go ahead and put the 2 workers we can over there. Did you get anything else that's exciting? You got a storehouse, and there's a small amount of metal over here. Like a very small amount of metal over here. Well, a small amount of metal is better than no metal, so I'll take it. Okay, so we have our wooden workshop. Let's get down over here. First, oh, I can't get the farm! What? No, wait a minute. For real, though. You only can give me better... I mean, better walls are good. But I was really looking for a better farm. All right, I'm betting one of these villages has it then, since that's how we got things at the triage tent. Gosh dang it. All right. Well, in that case, I can't afford to sit around and wait for food for too long. I gotta go ahead and keep building out more of these dang huts, which is unfortunate, but all right. Let's get some more food going, and then hopefully this village up to the northwest has it. Otherwise, we have to go all the way to the east. Worth noting, by the way, I don't know where those Iron Talon soldiers went, but they are not a part of my merry band. So they said they'd help me, and then they immediately turned code after all. All right, nightmare bait it is. What do we have in this little village?
No, don't go ahead. The Iron Talon have a foothold down this road.
Grant us passage, and we will ensure that you and your family are protected for as long as I stand.
We can make a deal. But if the nightmares come, you better be there too.
Oh god, yes, the farm. Okay, I wanted the lodges and stuff too, but I guess the farm will have to do. Boom, let's grab that sucker. All right, so that had what I needed. Do I actually need to defend these villages? Is that like an actual contractual obligation here? I mean, they're actually attacking right now, so I guess we should get over here and do something about this. But yeah, I don't actually intend on defending these places pretty much at all. I intend on pulling back and defending the keep, because that's the only thing that matters. They said so at the beginning. So we found some more ruins over here. Maybe we'll find something cool over here. I see little candles floating in the darkness. Does that mean there's something exciting over here? We're gonna have to fight against cultists pretty soon. Y'all know it. And when we do, I'm kind of expecting we're gonna see a certain character again. Somebody that we saw from the prologue and haven't seen since. It would just make sense. Oh, there's an elite nightmare over here. Hi. Is there a reason to even fight you? I don't know if there is. What do we benefit from with giant... Oh, God. What do we benefit from exactly by getting dark crystals? Not much. Yeah, we can't kill this guy very easily. I could have my archers literally just keep sitting here and killing him, but his armor's too high. Without some pole arms, that's not happening for a bit. So, good to know. We'll need to train up at least a couple of pikemen. All right, let's try this again, because I got Edwin in place, and then we're going to have some people who can hopefully... Whoa, God, this guy hits so stupidly hard. We're going to back a couple units off that are in danger. Like these other guys. Okay, my goal is to use the pikemen to start shredding through armor so we can kill this guy faster, but I'm starting to wonder if that's even going to work. Should we just run by him? Nah, let's try to kill him. Come on, we can do it. Come on, let's use the flame shield. All right, time to pull back, because he is slaughtering everybody. Good news is, he's tethered, so he's not going to go very far, and the archers could theoretically finish him off. And he's going down right about now. There we go. All right, dark crystals. Don't know what I'll do with them, but we found them, and other resources just magically appeared. So you couldn't run by him after all. You definitely had to actually kill him. Fair enough. All right, let's go exploring a little bit to the east, see if we can find that last village. Still 16 and a half minutes before I'm going to be getting attacked. Should be plenty of time to get over there. I just don't know how much of a defense I need to build. It would be nice to find some ballista towers, and I'll bet you I can find them over in this village on the east. Took me a fair bit longer to find my way over here, but that's the last village.
We're here to help you defend this town.
No, we're not.
You want to earn our trust, old man? Show us the Order are more than hollow words.
Save my boys! They were searching for an exit through the woods.
Okay, looks like we're gonna find all the stranded Norfolk. Good thing I had eyes on them the entire time. Sup, guys? Whoa, okay, and we're under attack immediately from behind. Well, that's just cheating! There's also, like, a bunch of nightmares hidden in these trees. I can see the outline of them periodically. Why are they here? Why are they stuck? Is it just to sound scary in the woods so you hear nasty sounds? That actually feels like that might be the whole purpose.
I may not trust the Order, but you've done right by us today.
Aye, very well. What's ours is yours. Let's hope we haven't just signed our lives away.
Just don't go leaving us in the lurch if things turn sour.
All right. Ooh, the Arbalist. Obviously a really good unit. Actually, kind of am debating getting these instead of the Ballista, and I think that might be the right call. Yeah, let's get ourselves Arbalists. That's going to be great when we have to fight against really high-level enemies. All right, so we've dealt with all 4 villages. So now I should just be finding all of the paths into my base and reinforcing heavily, right? Don't leave them in the lurch. That's the first thing I'm going to do, is leave you guys in the lurch so I can defend my keep. Don't think for a second I'm on your side. I just needed resources and able-bodied men. I mean, this is a really crazy idea, but you know what we could do? We could literally just dismantle all of these villages and harvest all their gold so I can use it for defenses at this point. Seems kind of awful, but, I mean, like, for example, I don't need more wood. So let's just get rid of this, get 500 more gold, and I can use that elsewhere. Do we need this storehouse anymore? I mean, only if I care about keeping all this wood, which I don't, so we could sell that too. The lodges I like keeping for the gold generation, but when we get close to the end and the waves are coming and destroying this stuff anyway, we might as well just dismantle it. Okay, only about 15 seconds before we get attacked. Haven't been able to train up probably as many units as I would have liked, but we've at least got something here. Could train up some extra soldiers, don't really have the money for all that. I've got some braced towers, I've double walled up. This area is not as strong as I would like, but I have a mobile force that can move around if needed, so depending on how big this wave is, we might be okay. Kind of wishing that I did have some ballista towers after all, though. That would be very nice. All right, here they come. Oh, God, it's a giant. No, come on. That's not... Oh, no. No. All right, so we got a wave coming down this direction and another wave coming down this direction. So the villages are very doomed. We're not going to be getting any more stone out of that, so I might as well get rid of some of those things. This, you know, I may not actually be prepared for this. I'm kind of wondering if the Arbalists were the wrong choice here. Maybe. 1,500 nightmares, you say. 1,500? Yeah, I'm not sure I've got what I need to beat something like that. Maybe I do, but I'm going to go with probably not. You know, I don't see much evidence that this side over here is actually going to be attacked, and if that's the case, I'm going to feel really sad, but yeah, it seems like everything's going to this area and this area. They're starting to break through a small temporary wall I set up. If that's the case, we should definitely start moving some units over here and try to target down the giant wherever it is. Arbalists are going to be my best friend here, because they actually can knock back enemies and stuff like that. Just want to make sure they always target the strongest. And this is where things start to get hairy, because they're starting to burst through the walls already. Still no sign of said giant, by the way, so I'm wondering if that was a lie or what, but... Edwin in the front is doing some fantastic work, I'll give him that. He's clearing out lots of groups and buying me a little time, which is great. Wall's starting to crumble over here too now. Okay, that's fine, but the melee units are doing their job. This is going all right, sort of, kind of, maybe a little bit. All right, looks like we managed to clear out this group entirely, so that's good. So now we have this, which again, we're mostly holding against. Got to be careful with a couple of these guys and pull back periodically, but they're bunched up pretty well. And here comes more waves. Got it. So it seems like they're buying me a little bit of breathing room. It's a shame I'm not making any meaningful amount of stone. Otherwise, I'd happily rebuild some walls. All right, we got a few trickling around down this direction, so we can't get too complacent. I'll send a small force over here to guard this gate. The rest need to be in position. That right there is the Giants. That's the thing that scares me the most. Edwin, I really hope you're ready to take this sucker on, because you're about to solo a big boss. And now we got to pull back. This Crusher still has an absurd amount of health, and I am in no position to deal with. Right, this is bad. The Giant alone may end my campaign. I kid you not. This thing is too strong. I've thought this for a while. They're a little bit too strong. And if we don't find a way to get down its armor pretty soon, we're going to be in trouble. Let's go ahead and send forth the foot soldiers and let them die for Edwin to have a brief moment of respite. And I just lost, I think, all of them. All of them in like 2 hits. Holy crap, we're doomed. Oh my god. There's nothing I can do here. I think we've just lost this. Oh, for God's sake. Right. No, for real, though. I don't know what... Oh, gosh. I really don't know what I could have done differently here. All right, we may have to restart this.
Another corpse for the
Which is so fun. So fun to have to restart. All right. Forget Arbalists. I mean, I feel like I need Arbalists to take down a Crusher. That's the thing. It has so much armor. But I needed Ballistas to clear out the little guys, too. So, all right. Got to restart this now. Dang it. So the thing I'm going to change now is, now that I've finished working with this village and I've got everything I can with them, I'm going to focus on getting some defenses. I've already unlocked the ballistas, built up 2 of them. I'll go ahead and build up in this area over here, this over here. Not going to focus many defenses over this direction since it looks like that was a waste of time and money. The ballistas are going to have to shred through a lot of the armor for me. Arbalists simply were too expensive. At 600 gold each, plus like 30 stone... or maybe 15 stone. At that point, I could just literally get a whole bunch of ballista towers instead, and I think I'll have a much better effect. Okay, the wave is on its way. I think we are far better defended than we were last time, so hopefully this is going to be all right. Still wish I could get myself a heck of a lot more stone. That would be nice. Okay, and here goes nothing. Trying to get even more towers up there. I really can't be more defended than I am right now, not easily anyway. This is pretty defended. At some point, the towers themselves are going to act like some sort of extra wall, which is great. This is the position we like to be in, and the ballista should be able to do a lot of damage. Edwin's in the thick of things. I'm going to go ahead and use his flame shield, and when it explodes, it should kill off a lot of units, so that's going to be helpful. Boom! Look at that. There we go. Buy myself time. So far, they haven't even scratched the main walls over here. We've already killed off 285. This is an improvement. Edwin is honestly doing some serious freaking work over here. Between the ballistas and everything else, like, he's a one-man army. Well, I mean, he's got support, but that's beside the point. He's doing fantastic, and we're actually clearing this area out great. Oh, this is leaps and miles beyond where we were before. All right, forget Arbalists, all right? In a pinch, Ballista more cost-effective right now, unless you can get swarms of Arbalists, which is very, very expensive. But the Giant hasn't arrived yet, and that's still the thing that scares me the most. Yeah, we cleared out both of those waves. I lost no walls. Okay, all right. We figured it out. This is going to be a one-mission video, I think. I've been now recording this one episode for about 1 hour and 45 minutes. It is a bit long, but you know what? It's good, because I'm glad that these missions are starting to get a little bit tougher. A little frustrating when you kind of feel bamboozled into the difficulty level, right? But turns out I was getting complacent with this campaign, and I paid the price for it. I will try to remember that going forward in the next missions. All right, here comes the Giant. Let's pull it back a second. This guy needs to have his armor shredded. Ballistas, everything you got, focus on those. Towers, everything you got, focus on this guy. I know that means we're going to be vulnerable to all the little swarms, but that's why we have triple walls. Really need to burn down this guy's armor so we can actually do meaningful amounts of damage, because that's where we struggled last time. Whoop, bursters. Edwin, don't die. All right, pull back. I did not want to lose my units. Thank you. Okay, yeah, you can see how quickly my walls are starting to crumble now. Gosh, one Giant, man. One Giant is all it takes to make this unbelievably unfair. But the armor's about to be shredded. Now the archers can do some serious freaking work. So once this guy is down, do I think we're going to be in a much better position? And the answer is yes. Ballistas, you can go ahead and start targeting literally anything else. That's currently knocking down the walls. But archer towers, keep focused where you are right now. Edwin somehow immediately just jumped up to full health. Thank you. Get in there. Kill him. There we go. All right, with the Giant down, we can actually make this work. And with all that prep, it still ended up being so strong. Do you see why I think the Giants are stupid?
Orders, sir. We can't hold out much longer.
We can hold out much longer. We're fine. What are you talking about?
I will not lay down more lives needlessly. We have no choice but to withdraw and lead the villagers to safety. Go, now!
All right. Turns out that, after all, we need to freaking run. So, all right. You're telling me after killing 1,500 nightmares that weren't good enough? We can hold out almost indefinitely as long as they don't send more giants over here. But fine, since everyone apparently are cowards, let's just go ahead and retreat through the south gates, and we will call that the end. Oh yeah, never mind, they're saying another wave. Fair enough, alright, let's retreat.
Oi! Where are you running off to? Nightmares are that way, you'll end up dead.
I've got family to the north. I need to get them out of there.
Family. I had family too. Until the Alderin cut them all down. Even snatched my baby girl from my breast. Dead and gone.
Sad,
the
but
rebellion
irrelevant.
is my family now. And yours. Wait. Where'd you come from? Are you fleeing the battle? Coward!
No, I'm not. I'm no coward. I just need to save my kin.
Stow it, scum. Speaking of cowards, an Order knight. Treacherous hypocrites, all of them. Stop right there, old man.
Rebels, heed my words. We've no time to squabble. The nightmares are upon us. We must evacuate.
Another fleeing battle. You traitorous whelps would stand on our necks if the Alderin asked you to.
You have the wrong of it. We fought to save Norfolk and Rebellion alike. I promise you. We serve all of Eredar, brethren. Our only enemy are the nightmares of the Vale. We must cooperate.
Your pathetic lies will only tighten the noose around your neck. Another word, and I'll take your other eye. Now walk, prisoner. Let's go.
It's funny because I can hear my base being destroyed still in the background, so it's like, impending doom, everybody, run! No, we're alright. Okay. Overall, I would say that's a fun mission. Again, ended up being way harder than I thought it should be, and those, gosh dang, those giants. They're my bane. They're always my bane. You need a combination of things like ballistas or catapults to take out the small scum, but you need arbalists or something that can burn down their armor, and if they don't give you both, what do? And the answer is, you reinforce unbelievably heavily and still get smashed. All right, wonderful. Well, still a fun mission in that it was difficult and required a little bit of planning. Whoa!
How they love you, my queen.
They love a good hanging, Cyrus. Any show of rebellion strength. Who are these captives?
A band of deserters from the north, and a knight of the Order.
You, knight. You let the Iron Talon fester like an open wound as they spread into my lands. The Order's negligence is as criminal as those they pursue. Perhaps I'll send your head back to your bishop with my regards.
No, it can't be. Alice? After Erin's crossing, I was told you were dead.
Edwin Everett. From royal guard to betrayer of the realm. You're as lax in your duties to the people as you were to my family. To think I once admired you. I have my own admirers now. Allow me to demonstrate what true loyalty looks like. Before you stands a failed knight of the Order. No better than the Alderin throne, squeezing the life out of the commoner. They have failed us! I will not fail you. Soon we shall march on the Alderin capital and take the throne they stole from my family! From me!
Alice, the Alderin are nothing compared to what lurks on the horizon. The nightmares are...
The Alderin are the nightmare, and your Order is complicit. You may not create the laws, but you enforce them like obedient mutts while our people suffer.
Please, Alice, if we don't...
Enough! Cyrus, ready your soldiers.
At once, my queen.
The Alderin throne's greed will be their undoing. We'll cut their purse strings and watch the throne collapse. We will crush them and give back to the people what is theirs.
And what of the knight?
Keep him alive. For now. As for the rest...
That right there is what I want more of. Good! Yes! Okay, awesome. We've met the Queen of Nothing. We're getting some awesome exposition. The story's moving along in a good way. And now I'm intrigued for the next mission. That's what you want to see. Good job, devs, on that one. Yes, more of that. Okay. All right. Next video, we'll come back to Mission 6. Unleashed, and I think we're going to be playing as the Rebellion, or at least alongside them, and that's going to be pretty darn fun. Still haven't fought the cultists yet, but you know it's coming. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.